we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey. He's pops as a Giant for 3 years. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Purdy now to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The Niners at 3-4 on the year coming into play. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
A first carry here for Jordan James. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. You talk about this Giant defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around. On 2nd down, here's the option. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
57-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's now 4th.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air, Dart. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Also, Diggy Zua with the effort there to earn the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll go. Here's Dart. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. You talk about this Giant defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on, reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback. Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. Fighting his way through contact. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing, dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing his dart. He's got the hook from Odell Beckham. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down.
Gain of 15. And the Giants first down.
But to throw once more, here's Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing his dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatteroo taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Get set. Right around set.
And that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and can be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
What's up? Go ahead.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On the option, here's Juszczyk. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their full man. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Right back to Juszczyk again. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
What's up?
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. And he's taken down, back at his own 7. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Dart going to look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Scannaboo. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
In motion left is Beckham. Now Dart. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Dart. Going for the deep ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 37 yards. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now a give right side McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
18. Yellow. 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 Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go get him, go get him, go get him.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. whistle. 30 yards. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Cyber, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Niners 28, Giants 14.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
It's second down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And pass complete to Moore.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. You're the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 41. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, 41 yards. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Nice move at the 40. And he's going to have a Niners first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on third and 3.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Get set, get set.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Purdy now to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 66 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Watch out!
Another carry here for the fullback, Juszczyk. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from arm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Purdy from the gun. That is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Seibert on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Giants 21.
is ready to kick it away, and here we go. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. This is 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Dart. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here comes 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air, Dart. Taken in, it's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. To throw is Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And some room to run now. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
To throw, Dart. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Here's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. This is caught by Evans. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Brandon, that touchdown certainly looks like the clincher to me.
Probably a little too much to overcome, don't you think?
I would agree. I say at this stage of the game, that touchdown should seal the fate.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Niners 43, Giants 29.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing, dart. Connecting with Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Funny move. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the 2nd half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
It's set. On 18. Watch out.
And they'll indeed take a knee. voices heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Niners, they level their mark at 4-4 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, hey. Dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, hey. Just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this